with great help from heaven, we know that the Creator is speaking to every individual from within, and every single creation is enjoying this inner system of senses and intuition that is hinting it to the right path. A deer that is bending his head to drink from the pond, from the lake, suddenly he hears a tiny voice, a tiny noise in the bushes behind the trees, and already he gonna understand that that voice is an alert. And even though he was so thirsty one moment ago, it's time for him to jump. So he will listen carefully, will move his funny ears to hear, and he will actually gonna keep on listening to his own heart to see if the fear is increasing and the pressure is rising. And if he will feel that he is very scared or even more scared than he was one moment ago, he will not wait for another second. He will immediately jump to a safe place, far as possible from the source of noise, and will go and protect himself in the maximum that he's able to. And we, as people, the highest and most elevated form of life, that we've been blessed not only with the spirit, just also with a soul, we are able to connect through our inner channel to a higher level of awareness that will connect us not only to understand the simple supervision of the Creator on earth that is guiding us to turn to the right or to the left, to stay or to run, to take or to give. Also, we will be able to understand how to rise and shine spiritually and how to channel deep wisdom from the world that is above, from the divine source of godliness down to earth, to a world of darkness. Now, that blessing will be the blessing of the true believers. And the true believers will be those ones that their heart will be clean and pure only to believe and count on the Creator. Means that those wonderful people will not try to accomplish and to achieve things using their own power and strength and they will never gonna try to manipulate others and to force and bend others to their will. They will be just simple people who are clearing and cleaning their thoughts and their hearts and willing to nullify themselves completely to the divine will of heaven. And by the merit of people like those, the world is being prepared to days of redemption, because in that day of redemption, all those coverings of creation that we know as our reality today suddenly will show their real nature, suddenly will show that they were always under the control and supervision of the Creator, and the world will show that the real purpose of its creation was always to bring all the creations to their completion and to that place of becoming one with the Creator, not only in the nature of our creation that we are connected to Him, just also in our hearts. Means also that all of our hearts and our intentions will be aimed and set for that purpose. Means that everyone will want to be one with Him. Means that everyone will want to drop their own selfish will their lusts and desires, confusions and fears, and will want to be included in that beauty of His heavenly goodwill. People like us, simple people, can achieve that holy and godly level not with a lot of effort. We just need to want it. Like that, the most important thing that an Israeli person should say at least twice a day, the Kriyat Shema, is telling us, ואהבת את השם אלוקיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. You should love Hashem, you should love the Creator with all your heart, that all your heart will be dedicated to the love of Hashem. בכל נפשך, with all your spirit, ובכל מאודיך, and with all your power, means use all your sources, all your energy, all your wisdom, all your tools, all your weapons, all your qualities, all your money, all your time, all your wisdom, to do that simple thing, to love the Creator with all your heart. ואהבת את השם אלוקיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, with everything you have, with everything you have. So it means that if you have a pencil, you need to love Hashem with your pencil. If you have a pen, you should love Hashem with your pen. If you have an electronic device to make music, you need to love Hashem with that. If you have a computer, you need to love Hashem with your computer. If you have friends, you need to love Hashem with your friends. If you have family members, you need to love the Creator with your family members. And what is the way to love Hashem? It's written on Abraham, on Avraham, our father, Avraham Ohavi. Avraham, the one who loved me. Okay, so now, how was that love of Avraham to his God expressed? That Rashi is explaining us that the intention, the meaning of that verse, Avraham Ohavi, of the Creator, that the Creator said, Avraham Ohavi, the Creator's intention while saying, Avraham, he was the one who loved me, the Creator's intention was to say, Avraham was making other people love me. That was the way that Avraham was letting his love being expressed by showing other people the way to love Hashem. When you love Hashem, for an example, if you like a certain food, so in what way will be the best way for you to show that love for that amazing food that you like? That you're going to make that food for others, and then those other people will enjoy that food and they will want to make that food as well. You're advertising it, you're making it public, you let other people enjoy it, feeling and enjoying the beauty and the sweetness of the taste of that food, and by that you make them love that food as well. And then you're increasing the love in the world to that specific thing that you appreciate, that you love, that you find attachment to. So with the Creator, it's exactly the same. When you want to love Hashem, so you need to make other people love Hashem as well. The way to do it is to increase the faith and the simplicity in the hearts of your surroundings. All the time to talk about it, and to share your own personal experience, and to let people understand how beautiful it is, and how nice and pleasant and joyful it is, how much satisfaction you earn from that, how much stability and joy it gives you, and how much comfort it supplies and gives you to your life. And by that you're going to make other people able to understand that the Creator is not only a king and a ruler and the source of justice and trials and judgments and power. Also, you can share your own personal experiences that are based on your individual conversation with the Creator, your simple faith in Him, your solid and deep understandings about His unconditional love and His loving kindness, and share those amazing and high quality, deep understandings and wisdom with your loved ones, showing them that the Creator is available for them to be in touch with, even though they are who they are. And this is why it's written, "Ve'ahavta et Hashem Elokecha," you should love Hashem, your God, b'chol levavcha, with all your heart. And we learned that the meaning of the word b'chol levavecha, with all your heart, it does not mean only with your good inclination, it means also with your evil inclination. Means that, for an example, if a person now, he's hungry, and he's crazy about eating something, and he feels that that eating is not going on inside of him, is not happening because of his goodwill to keep mitzvah of eating or feeding his body. He's like he want to crash into a Ben and Jerry's container of a bucket of ice cream. Like he wants to eat chocolates all the way. Like he wants to go hard on that iced coffee. Like whatever, he wants to buy 10 pounds of steaks and to make a crazy barbecue for himself alone. Okay, like you found yourself stuck with that crazy desire for food right now. So okay, you need to find a way how to love Hashem in that as well. So for an example, even though you are about to dive into that ice cream bucket, you can still say the bracha, the blessing on it, with the strongest intention, really to thank Him. You that you have such desire for food, and it's so strong, so why won't you, more than anyone else in the world, gonna say the blessing from the heart, and say, Baruch, you are the source of blessing, Ata, you are that one. Hashem, our God, Elokeinu, the one who has all the powers, Melech HaOlam, the King of the world, that everything, Shakol, everything, including this fantastic ice cream, that wonderful iced coffee, whatever you have the passion for, that everything came down to the world because of your speech, Niyah bidvaro, because you said so. I'm so grateful to you for making this delicious food. It sounds silly, like what, really? Yes, because that's your level. That's where you're standing. This is where you are holding now. And you are also able to reveal your spiritual connection to God, your gratitude. If you wouldn't have that ice cream bucket right now, if you wouldn't have that iced coffee right now, you could have fallen to a sad place, to a place of sadness and bitterness. But the Creator, you understand that the Creator knew and recognized your needs, and therefore He sent you to your place, to your world, to where you are located, this bucket of ice cream, and dressed His mercy and His loving kindness just for you in the things that you need, in music and in food and in clothings and coverings and with art and with things that your passion needs and requires and asked you to achieve and to find. And those are also ways that the Creator is dressing His loving kindness for us into the vessels of our bodies, to the reality that we're experiencing as human beings. And to love Hashem is to understand that you can love Him in every place, in the illuminated place and also in the dark places. And to know that for yourself will give you the power to go and teach that knowledge to others, because people are very judgmental and blaming themselves for not being holy and hating themselves for not being pure. And instead of chasing yourself and blaming yourself, every person should focus on how to elevate his life and how to reconnect himself with the Creator on daily basis, on every moment, in every intersection of his life, to attach yourself through the most mundane things that you do with your life, the most simple things that gives you joy and pleasure, driving and riding your bikes, your skateboards, your rollerblades, going on the subway, walking on the board and in front of the beach, the walking board, doing things that will bring you physical comfort, emotional comfort. Just dedicate those things and elevate them with simple faith in the Creator. And while doing that, understand the importance of sharing that amazing tips and advice with your friends, for them to be able to attach themselves as well to the Creator, because there is an elevator and a channel of godly light that comes down to every dot on earth, to every place on earth, and we should connect ourselves to the Creator from no matter where we are, and to love Hashem by teaching and helping other people to love Him as well. And like we said, only simple people with simple faith are able to do that, to rise to the highest levels of them all, and to elevate the hidden sparks that are trapped and treasured in creation, in physicality, and in the darkness of our days. And those are the real soldiers and troopers of the Creator that are bringing back the sparks and the holy souls back to heaven. And may the Creator answer all our prayers and requests in no time, and that we will know our real worth and gonna appreciate and find and recognize the godliness that is treasured within ourselves, and gonna be proud of ourselves and happy while being who we simply are, and gonna shine this light to the rest of the world for them to grow and rise and shine as well many, many years. And Bezat Hashem will all together gonna experience the complete redemption as one. Thank you, and may the Creator bless us all as one, always to be happy and cheerful. Amen.
Amen.
The world does not exist, because Olam Milshon Ne'elem, the world is just blocking the light of truth. The world called Alma Deshika, world of light, is just a fake. We're just inside of an illusion. It's just a fake. We're just inside of an illusion.